Module 7. The head from different viewpoints and major planes of the head. Let's draw a few oval shapes of the head on a blank sheet before I demonstrate how the facial features shifts when viewed from different angles. By now, you should be confident about drawing the oval shape of the head. Draw a few oval shapes anywhere and fill up the page. Divide the oval form from the center by adding a horizontal line running across the head. Draw another such line, this time running vertically across the oval form of the head. You now have 4 equal parts: 1, 2, 3 and 4. Through simple strokes, I will mark the eyes, nose and mouth. Let's study another head by drawing the central axis line. Divide the oval form of the head vertically in 2 equal parts and you will get the straight on front view of a face. Start moving this middle line towards the right extreme or the left. You will realize that as the middle line moves to either side, a profile face begins to reveal itself. If a person begins to move his head from right to left at the same eye level, the position of his eyes, nose and ears would not be changed. Only the angle of the face changes. Notice carefully as I draw a few heads and place the facial features over the central axis line to explain this concept further. The relative position and forms of the head alters as you see it form a different angle. Do not get into the hurry of placing facial features. Rather, concentrate on recognizing the changing form of the head from various angles. The central vertical line, as it shifts from right to left, will also change the position of the head when viewed from a different angle. The line when shifts to the right gives us as the right profile of the face, and when it shifts on the left side we see the left profile. The central axis line only moves from left to right, even when the head is viewed from above or below the eye level. When the face is viewed from above or below the eye level, the horizontal guidelines of the facial features will shift up and down respectively. I will draw another face and add the hair to elaborate. This way you will see the play of the center line and how it is possible for the changing viewpoint of the head. Keep in mind how the point of the facial features remain the same and yet way they appear in a profile face is entirely different. The nose, lips and the chin are slightly out of the center line. They do not fall right on the center of the line, as will be the case when the head is seen from a straight on view. Look at another example of the left side profile face. Observe the movement of the central axis line very carefully. It is an important concept to understand. Let's discuss the major planes of the head. Looking at every face from different angles, you will notice that there are a few sides or planes that are revealed in each position. Looking at the head from the straight on view, you will see only one plane. For example, look at the first drawing of the oval that I drew here. So will be the case if you take a bird view to look at the model. From a slight angle and at the same eye level, you will notice two planes, the side and the front. I will cover the head, the hair in black gouache. After I draw the basic sketches of the head and its facial features, I will give a slight wash of colors to point out the planes to you. This exercise will help you understand various lessons. Not only will you know the planes of the head, you will also end up practicing tonal variations, facial features, scribbling and creative sketches. Her face is another plane that I will give a bluish wash. If you look at the head from above or below eye level, taking the side view, you will see three planes: the top or underside, the side and front. The number of planes you see depends entirely on your viewpoint. Practice many such freehand drawings and paint the number of planes or sides that you can view from different angles and eye levels. I have already shown you the way the profile face is revealed by the shift of the central line. Let's study the planes in this portrait. Her head is one major plane that's visible from this view. I will do the same with the other portraits on the sheet. Do several such portraits. As another practice exercise, collect a few portraits from magazines and other sources. Try and place the number of planes you see in these portraits to notice. Marking the number planes this way is a good practice for beginners. I will sketch a portrait when viewed straight on and below the eye level. Let's see how many planes can we see when a face is seen from such an angle and eye level. I hope by now it is clear that we view any object from an angle and at a particular eye level. This is a very important concept to remember and understand. Let's look at a face when viewed at below the eye level, but from a very unique and rare angle. The number of planes can be counted in respect to the light that falls on the face. what is the angle and quality of light. You may get many planes if you decide to count going by tonal variation. So you may come across some examples in certain books or other resources where the planes are counted on not just the eye level and angle alone, but the tonal variation or shadows and highlights are also considered as important factors. I will now draw a head when viewed straight on from above the eye level. Try to be quick with such sketches. Do not stop at one and continue to practice different faces, repeating the angles to master face when viewed from various sides. Observe carefully the way the central axis line shifts and the movement of the horizontal line that I often draw to place the facial features on at different angles and eye levels. I will again insist that it is of prime importance for a student to practice several such sketches to master various angles at different eye levels. Use two kinds of brushes to draw such sketches, a medium round brush for sketching and a flat brush to fill the planes. Art can't be mastered by watching your teacher demonstrate or reading books. Observation and constant practice are your best teacher. Practice a lot of scribbles and creative drawings exploring different angles and viewpoints. Do not fear if something does not appear right. No practice ever goes waste. Consult good books to learn more. Study the work of old masters. That is always helpful. I will fill the face completely and add a neck to this portrait. This drawing is of its own kind. You view the person from behind. In this case, two only, one plane is visible. Look look at the model sitting here with the head bent for he is below my eye level. So the head appears bigger and the surface area of the rest of the face is much smaller. I will sketch the model quickly to demonstrate what I was explaining before. See the four parts of the face. The forehead and the area from the eyes to the end of the nose, nose to mouth and the chin. These are the four divisions of the face that we have already discussed in the lesson before. With the model standing and being above my eye level, I view the head from an entirely different angle. I will sketch these angles again for a deeper and a clearer understanding of the concept of angles and eye levels. Let's revise the major planes of the head with a live model. The number of planes that you see as mentioned before depends completely on the fact that which angle and eye level are you viewing the model from. I will draw several quick sketches. See, there are planes that I am covering with various tones of gouache as done earlier in the lesson. We are repeating all that we studied with a live model. Here I am filling planes in various tones when the model is seen from the straight on view. Use different kinds of brushes and feel free to play or discover the variation of strokes. After the study is complete, you may continue to work on your portraits and add strokes for hair or any other character trait from imagination. To deepen the concept of major planes of the head, a simultaneous practice of observing the model and drawing quick sketches will never let you forget this important concept.